The setting is the same, but different. Tekoa sees the mud of the landslide with the hands grasping out of it, the grit and sand and blood and water soaking up his clothes and getting under his armor. In the distance, he sees that figure crouching with a hand on the ground, who he knows is the necromancer. Their silver masked face turns towards them. The person stands up, and Tekoa knows that something is about to happen because it's happened before. He sees
things are different.
He sees the swing of the arm and hears the toll of that silver bell. And everything goes gray, like he's standing in a bank of fog.
I'm here with you.
Tekoa feels a cold touch on the back of his neck.
What were you trying to tell my friend?
I'm here. And I have been.
That doesn't make any sense. I mean, you're in my dreams, but you're not... Sister, you're not here.
I'm here. You just haven't been looking.
Thea, I can't go look for you. I can't cross the other side. I don't understand what you mean.
The grayness around you stretches off further than you can see, and it swirls like mist. And your feet are wet. There's water in your boots. And as you turn, there's nobody around you.
Okay. Like, still the same landscape, though, right?
The beach is gone. The battlefield is gone.
Oh. Well, he's going to start moving, start walking, just picking a direction towards the swirlingness. I've got to find you. I've got to find you.
The words echo in the distance.
I'm already here.
And you walk. And it feels like you walk for ages.
He wants to stop and turn around. Does he see anything? Anything change?
No. And as you turn, you feel that cold touch again, just on the back of your neck.
He reaches back.
You reach back and you feel something on the back of your neck. A hand. And as you touch it, you wake up.
Oh, wow. Okay, so he kind of wakes with a start and kind of takes a gasp, looks around.
You shake off the snow that has accumulated on your bedroll.
Okay.
You see Tullana and Rabberto. Verity's already up and making sure that the balloon is ready to go.
He's gonna get up and make his way over to Verity. Excuse me.
Hey.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
I have a very odd request. If you can help me out with something, just a moment.
She gives you a side eye.
Okay.
I told you it was an odd request. Look, I'm going to turn around. Can you see if there's something on my neck? Because I don't have a mirror or anything, and I just had the most weird dream, and I just need to make sure there's nothing there.
You turn around and she...
And he leans back and...
Yeah, and she pulls down the back of your shirt.
There's... kind of looks like there's something moving under there, but there's nothing on your neck. Is that your muscles? It's weird. I guess I haven't investigated very many Zekith this close.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. So where is that moving?
You feel a twitching in your shoulder, neck and shoulder. Just a little, like when your muscle twitches.
Okay, that's not exactly what I had in my dream, but thank you for letting me know. That's not normal, by the way. That's my curse. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure there wasn't something extra going on. So he kind of stands back up, straightens himself out, and tries to stay calm. So are we ready? Do I need to go wake everyone else? Is there anything
you probably should. I got this covered.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Thank you. Walk over to Rito. Rab, it's time to wake up.
Oh, okay.
Nudge you.
Yeah.
Um,
Thanks.
I'm going crazy.
I know.
Just so you know.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What?
You know, the most honest answers usually come from people who come out of their lucid dreaming. And thank you so much for believing that I'm going crazy. I really appreciate that.
Well, you're not alone.
Yeah. Hey, the dream just wanted to catch you up before we woke up Tullana, because we know she's going to be really hyper.
Yeah.
It happened again, but it was different, and there was more to it this time. You need to talk to my sister to help figure this out. Like,
Wait,
there was something on my
back up.
neck.
What do you mean there was something on your neck?
What? Like, okay, so
Too cold
it was
for
the same.
mosquitoes.
Yeah, but it was the same dream. The landslide, the death, the necromancer turning around, looking at me. This time he rang the bell.
Uh-huh.
And then there was a fog and a haze, and it was kind of feeling like it was distant, but then everything changed. But I kept feeling a hand on the back of my neck, like a cold hand.
Is there anything there?
She kept saying she's with me.
She's with you.
That she's here, that she's with me. And I kept asking her, well, what do you mean? She's like, you're not looking in the right place. And I'm like, well, I've been looking everywhere for you. I've got to find you. And so I wandered, and it wasn't at the beach anymore. And it was just this bland landscape. And I turned around and I felt that same touch on the back of my neck, and I reached back, and then I woke up. And, well, I don't know if it's correlated or not, but I got Verity to take a look at the back, and there's the thing's moving back there near my shoulders and my neck.
Oh. The thing?
Yeah. Look. He, leans over and, pulls the tunic back.
Can you describe that thing?
It's like his muscles are moving without his control. It's like when your eyelid twitches, like that. Except he gets it. It's been his hand, his arm before. It's just fingers going without control.
But instead, now it's the shoulders and the neck is kind of twitchy area.
Oh.
I think it's calming down a little bit now that you're up and walking around.
Okay.
Rabble put his furry paw on it. Is it cold to the touch?
Only because your Seekith friend is cold.
Cold-blooded.
Yeah, cold-blooded. It's probably some fish have they circulate their heat the same way humans do. So we're gonna say that.
Is it
that Seekith do it that way?
Different temperature than okay.
So yeah.
She said she's with you.
Well, yeah, she said she's with me again, like last time. But there was more of a dialogue this time. I was trying to find out more, and she's like, I'm always with you. I'm here. And then I was like, well, where? I don't see you. I don't know where you're at. I can't find you. I can't go to your side to find you. I asked her why she came to you, and she said she's here with me, and that I was not looking in the right place.
Okay.
I don't.
Where have we looked?
You've looked on the other side.
She was running to me.
I didn't know I was even looking for her. It's like, we got the thing in me, but I got to get it out. That's the thing.
Yeah.
She's dead. I can't look for her.
Okay.
And I don't want to leave you.
No. I appreciate that. Because, well, I'm with you.
Yeah.
We're doing this together, buddy. I don't have any plans other than really just number one is getting that out of you. Or us figuring that out.
Except for when we run across other undead things that you've got to take care of, and that takes precedence. But yeah, no, you're right.
Well, it's all learning.
Fair. That's fair. I'm sorry. I'm grumpy this morning. I haven't had my. You're right. I'm just okay.
I think we have some kelp chips left over.
Oh, good idea. Hey,
Verity goes to the fire and says,
Did somebody imply coffee?
she grabs a
And
pot
sweet cakes?
from the fire.
Coffee sounds wonderful. Oh, Rabberto. Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
To who wakes up Tullana.
Paper,
1,
scissors.
2, 3.
Go.
Yeah. 1. Yeah.
What? One,
You do it.
2, 3, shoot.
Nope.
All right. No, paper. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Okay, no.
This is showing that we're brothers.
1, 2, 3, shoot. All right.
Well, you
paper
win.
Comes, all right, paper curves rock. Okay.
Wait, does that mean that I have to or you have to?
Well, you do. I won. I'm going to go get coffee. Thanks.
Oh. Okay, fair. That's fair. She walks over to Tullana. Tullana, how are you sleeping at the moment?
I am curled up in my blanket, kind of like in like a fetal position, all curled up. My tail's all wrapped around me with a blanket on.
Do you have the blanket like completely covering you?
Pretty
Only your
much,
nose is
yeah.
sticking out?
Yeah, so you're a mound of snow. You cannot see any Tullana under the snow.
Do I see where her axe is?
Yeah, it's just a little mound by an axe.
Gonna move the axe away from her off to the side. I'm just let this over here. And I'll be like, Tullana. Tullana. It's time to wake up.
5 more minutes.
He drops an elbow on her.
Do you really do that?
Yes.
Oh!
Hello. Hi. How's it
Hold
going?
on.
I got you pinned down. What's up?
Get off of me, you nasty little fish!
I'm not so little, am I? Picks you up under his arm. Come on.
Ah!
Time to get up.
You hurt me and you carry me. I reach for my axe as he's grabbing me so that I grab my
The
axe
is
with
away
me.
from
Do a
you,
coordination check.
All right, coordination check.
What's your Tekoa's coordination check? Coordination.
His coordination is 4 greens.
So
Four purples.
4 purples. Well, and just because I'm going to be a dork, I'm going to use a point and upgrade. And I still fail. You nasty man, put me down!
No, you can't get the axe. No, keeping that away
Put
from
me
you.
down! I'm kicking him.
Okay, sorry. Set you down. I was just trying to joke with you.
Not how you wake somebody up. Shake my blanket.
You said 5 more minutes. I thought you were awake.
I'm going to take the blanket, throw it on my shoulder, and go huff on, walking over to my axe to get it.
You huff off to your axe.
And he goes, stupid man, and you think you're my friend, and I don't know, rude.
I think I was your friend.
You're not my friend. You just wake people up, and you're just
Tullana.
so rude.
Tullana, there's coffee.
Coffee.
So she's coming to you. Good luck, AJ. She's coming to you.
I'm going to grab my axe and then go get some coffee.
So the forest is quiet. It's just after dawn. You can't quite see the sun yet over the trees, but the sky is brightening. It looks fairly cloudless. Below your feet, the snow is crunching. You got maybe half an inch overnight, the first snow of the season. And it is cold, but it's probably going to warm up a little bit during the day. Verity finishes pouring some coffee for Rabberto and says,
We're leaving in about a half an hour. Think you can get everybody together by then?
All that matters is me and Rabberto.
Yeah.
Yeah, your friend's being weird.
Which
Very
one?
mean and rude.
Could you be more specific? Verity, in all your strange dealings with people, have you ever come across someone who had a curse on them?
No.
Oh, I wish you had. You ever hear about dead attaching themselves to people?
Like a tick?
Yeah.
I've run into that before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But, wait, death ticks or,
Like a thing that burrows into someone's back. Uses them like a puppet.
No. Really?
Yeah. I don't know what they're called or anything. I know
Oh.
you're writing that book. Can't really help you out there.
It's probably in here. I'll look at it. Tick thingy. All right.
Tekoa
Death
comes
ticks.
up, shaking off his blankets and everything, getting them all folded up.
Death ticks. Okay.
Death ticks.
Yeah, I was
What are we talking
down
about?
in Volk about a month ago. Staying at this little inn. And apparently one of those was in somebody in the inn.
Hmm.
A paladin took care of it.
Oh.
Oh, that doesn't
By
sound good at all.
by how? Killing the person?
Surprisingly, no, for a paladin.
Wow.
I don't trust those paladins as far as I can look at them.
Are you guys going to be ready to go in like 20 minutes?
Oh, yes.
20 minutes. That's even 15, so he's not ready.
I'm already ready.
Let's just leave him.
Really? Wow, Tullana, you're really grumpy in the morning.
Well, when you wake me up and you try to steal me and you like hurt me and you like land on me and you
Yeah,
throw your
you.
body on me and then you pick me up
you.
like I'm nothing, she like glares at you.
Well, I mean, you are small. I was gonna bring you over to the campfire. You just wanted to like scramble around.
Cause you're mean. You wanted to land on me. You threw your whole heavy hunking body on top of me, you big
all of
fat
it.
lard.
Hey now, I am not fat. I have my winter layer, but I am not
You
fat.
flubber.
Flubber. Wow. Oh, do you hear this, Rabberto? Really?
This is really good coffee, Verity.
He's been standing there holding 2 mugs,
I'm
waiting
taking one.
for.
I want to take it.
Yeah, yours definitely smells like herbal tea, and
Tekoa takes
the other one's
Thank you.
coffee.
Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
And I bet he was so nice when he woke you up, Rabberto. He probably woke you up going, "Hey, sweet nothings, you're so nice and pretty and beautiful." And you wake up, and he was like, "Oh, okay."
I didn't call
Stupid
him
fat
beautiful.
flubber.
Tekoa, do you really think I'm beautiful?
I
Thanks.
do.
Thanks,
I
man.
like you, Rabberto,
Oh.
but I don't like Tekoa.
Well, maybe one day we'll figure out the right way to wake you up.
Yes, I already told you. You just say, "Alana," and if I say 5 more minutes, you say, "No, now," and then I say, "Oh, okay," and I wake up.
Well,
Okay.
Now
I-
throwing
I
your
start-
fat
I-
flubber body on
I-
top of me.
Talana, I started off that way, and you said 5 more minutes, and I couldn't see you under the snow, so I figured
And then you just say, "Okay,
I
Alana,
would just,
Alana, wake up."
I would just drop an elbow on you and wake you up this morning.
That is not appropriate.
Okay, that's fair. I agreed. It isn't appropriate. It was funny, but it was not appropriate.
I did not find it funny at all. I hurt.
Are
And
you
it's your
the
fault.
one hurt?
You threw your
seriously
elbow
hurt?
on me. Your big 6-foot flubber body all over my little body.
All over you.
I'm
It was
3
just-
foot.
Most of my weight was on my hip.
You are
which was more
3 of
ground.
me.
Are these come from the South Islands? South Islands of these beans?
I've learned my lesson. I'm just gonna step away from you. I'm gonna go stand by I'm gonna go get in the basket. That's what I'm gonna go do.
Why don't you just fall out while we're flying?
I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, you do that.
Hey, Han. Cold in there? Hey, I got a question for you. What's a death tick?
It's a thing you get on your face that moves around uncontrollably. A tick.
No, like an undead, like a death, something that comes over, like, and burrows in a person. It's not like the animal creature little thing tick, but like a death thing.
Why are you asking me?
Because you're dead, and
Just
You
because
know
I'm
stuff?
dead, I know
no,
all
because
the...
you know stuff. You wrote a
Come on.
book. You wrote a book. So,
It's true.
Which means you're knowledgeable and stuff. So
It's not about dead things.
it's your book isn't? What's it about?
Like I tell you,
You're working on
you're
it.
keeping me in this jar.
It's sunlight out.
Yeah? So?
Yeah, you know what would happen to you?
I would shrink back into my skull and I'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got a name for like a death burrowing tick thingy?
No, not for you. Nope. I enjoy your lack of knowledge. It's humorous to me.
Yeah, but
So
like,
I would prefer to keep you ignorant.
so if your book's not about death, it's about life then? You a magician?
Oh boy.
Were you a magician?
I don't have to talk to you.
You don't have to talk to me at all.
Nope.
You do, though, and I enjoy our conversations. I'm probably like the only person that talks to you. Am I like the only person that you can hear? Well, you can hear other people because you make commentary on them.
Yeah, I can hear. I can see too.
Can you see when you're in my backpack? Get in there,
Why, yes, I can.
liar. You can see darkness. Can you see in death right now?
No comment.
Are you, like, bordering on both sides?
You said you were a conductor.
Yeah.
You sure don't know very much about the dead or death or ghosts.
Yeah, well, look, when you grow up and your colony collapses and you don't get proper training, you get what you get. And,
Excuses.
Yeah, you get excuses.
I've heard you say this about 6 times.
Yeah, look, I'm reading a couple books right now, okay? Like Dead 101, like Intro to Being a Paladin, how to forge a skull into a lute so it sounds even cooler. That's what I'm going to be working on pretty quick here.
Roll a coercion check.
Oh, I thought I had better coercion than that. Dang it. Versus...
You coercion?
I know.
You were deception, I thought.
Oh, that's what it is.
All right, it's against a purple and 2 reds.
Whoa. Hans has discipline.
Can I have a boost since I basically own him?
What were you saying to coerce him? What was your threat here?
Oh, I could turn him. I could forge him.
Oh, forge him.
Forge him into my loot.
All right, you can have a boost because yes, you have him in your possession. You're gonna have a setback because he doesn't think you know anything about magic.
I'm a charmer. I'm not a coercer. All right, I'm gonna get a despair here for us. Oh,
nope.
Once it's a threat.
Okay. Hey, don't put me anywhere near that.
Just
that
think
loot.
of all the music we can make together.
I would prefer
Forever.
to die again than to make music with you.
Hans, the lute we call Hans. He hates when we sing and he hates when we're jolly. We can have so much. He likes his sweet buns full of sweet, bitter, and jelly. I don't know. We'll work on it.
I really gotta say that song is a folly. You can give up now. Just don't put me in that thing.
The lute we call Hans. Yeah, I'm gonna write that. I'm writing that down. He pulls out his book. Hans, the lute we call Hans. Yeah. All right, I'll work on that one just for you. I try to make songs for all my friends. I'm working on it.
It's called a filch.
What is?
The thing that uses people like puppets.
Oh, puppet dead, huh? That sounds spooky. Have you dealt with any of those?
No.
Oh. Hey, thanks, Hans. I appreciate the help. Just so you know, we're going to be running away from some paladins today, and we're going to be high up in the sky. So I know you don't like it, but
Just give me the bag.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, I'll just.
What?
What? I was just talking to myself.
You can talk to me. I'm the only one that'll listen. Like literally.
Maybe I'll just retreat into death.
Why?
I'll have to deal with the heights.
Yeah, but then we can't have these great conversations.
Good idea.
Hey, but is there anybody following us?
Your bag is no longer glowing.
Dang it! Later, Hans.
Hey, Rabberto, what's going on? You ready? Are you having problems? Is that why you were swearing?
It's just really cold. It's really cold.
Don't tell me you sat in the pile of snow.
Again.
No, you have my sympathies. It's a lot warmer over here.
I'm coming to the fire.
Yeah. Not the raging inferno known as Tullana, though.
I glare at him.
You're calling me blubber.
You are.
Flubber.
I am. I'm flubber.
Like
All right,
a
is this
fin?
still? Can we solve this? It's time to go.
Let's
And
go.
Verity
Yep.
kicks some snow over the fire.
I kick some too. Make sure it gets on Tekoa.
Your aim's off a little bit. Sorry.
That's not solving.
I'm just trying to make sure I cool off the things that need to be cooled off.
I think you could both use a little snow bath.
No, I've got the blankets all taken care of. I'm good.
I'm gonna get up into the.
He offers you a
basket.
hand.
I ignore you. And
Verity
I
says,
jump up in there.
Whatever is going on between the two of you, leave it outside the basket. We don't need anything going on in here when we're up in the sky.
Okay. Tullana.
That's fine.
Tullana.
You can stay.
Tullana.
Hmm?
I apologize for waking you rather sibling-esque this morning. Will
Well,
you
remember
forgive
our
me?
last conversation that we had with how you woke me up? I explained to you how to wake me up. And you said, I'll do that next time. And you didn't, which means you're not listening.
You're right. I was not listening. And I'm sorry.
Don't do it again, or I'll use my axe on you.
Okay. Threat received.
Because, I don't like being woke up like that. Nobody does.
Okay.
How would you like it if someone who's 3 times as big as you slams their elbow into you?
It technically wasn't the elbow. Side the point. May I enter into the basket and you not chop me in half?
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go and sit on top of the stool and look out with my axe next to me. I'm gonna turn my back to Tekoa and be like, I'm not looking at him. I forgive him, but I'm still mad at him.
Okay. It's going to be really cold up there. Now listen up. Listen up. It's called a filch.
What's a filch?
What is a filch?
Filch is an undead thing or a dead thing that latches onto people and burrows inside of them and is like a puppet.
Oh, good thing we don't have
Yeah.
anybody with that.
Filch.
Huh. That's
The
interesting.
word of the day is filch.
Filch. So let's make sure nobody gets that, okay?
Yeah. Absolutely.
as this balloon rises and Verity looks from one of you to the next, shaking her head. Rabberto looks in his book for this undead thing, and it is in there. And there is a drawing, and it shows, it's like a very technical, anatomical sort of drawing that shows a person's back with this like black blob thing sticking out of the center of it. It looks like it has sharp claws that are poking in around this person's spine. It really does sort of look like a tick.
Oh, that's a lovely picture. Here. This is kind of what. This is a really nice drawing. Yeah, you see this? Here's
No,
that
that's just.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
What? No, that's just. Ugh.
Okay, but
That doesn't.
Yeah.
He like leans over. That doesn't match what I have, does it?
no.
Okay.
No. Thankfully,
That's good, but that's all. Well, I don't know if that's good.
I think it is good because you're not being controlled by it. So it's not at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Well, you know,
Right. Not right now. You're right. Mhm.
yeah. Okay.
The balloon takes off into the clear sky. The sun is just coming up in the west, and the group of you begin moving to the north again. If you were to look behind you, far off, you would see that pillar of smoke from the engine that is still making its way north as well. The balloon ride is not very exciting this morning. Nothing coming to get you. Nothing particularly interesting below you. The low mountains to your east and west, and you travel over this wide valley filled with farmland. You can see the snow and dirt of the ground. It looks like as the day goes on, the snow begins to melt a little bit. And then you see a wall of fog, reminiscent of the wall of fog at Vane. And it looks like it stretches north, south, east, and west. It covers a few square miles. At the center of it, just poking out of the top of the fog, you see the roof of a large building, like a manor house. You don't see any smaller buildings on the outside of the fog, and it's very difficult to see inside the fog.
This is definitely the way the necromancer was operating with the fog and stuff back in Vane. So, I think we found him. So what are we going to do? Can't see.
Where do you want me to take it down?
Do I want you to take it down? That's the question.
I thought
Well-
this is what we were doing, aren't we? Are we not dealing with this necromancer?
We're totally dealing with
Yes.
this necromancer. Totally dealing with this.
This is where the hazard pay comes in, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're taking it down somewhere.
Let's
How far-
take it down outside the fog. That way, at least it's not inside. So if something were to happen, it's easier for you to get away, and
I
you're
would
not
really
inside.
prefer that. Yeah.
Yeah.
How far are we
Yeah.
from the tracks?
You are a mile from the tracks.
So the tracks are still in this area, which is nice.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah, but not nice.
All right, so we got the tracks.
Yep.
The fog starts about a mile from the tracks and then covers a couple square miles of farmland and
Alright.
whatever is surrounding this large house.
Hmm.
On the north side, you see some trees, possibly an orchard. It looks like all the leaves have fallen off in the winter, and part of it is extending past the fog. To the east are the tracks. To the south, there's a road that goes up into the fog. And to the west, it's just tall grasses.
So what do we want to do, Roberto? Do we want to light this on fire? Do we want to sit down, walk on in? Do you want to cast a battle sun in the middle of it while we're here? Can you sense from here, or is it too far?
It's really far,
Hmm.
unfortunately.
I mean, even with the manor house, though.
We have the location.
Yeah.
We have the location. We could...
I could hop off on the roof.
Dad,
You're like, that sounds like
Oh.
a terrible idea.
this sounds like an absolute horrible idea because, well, really, we could just burn the manor house down, go all full paladin on it. That would leave a smoke signal for the paladins, in theory, of where there would be something.
Yeah. Can we do any, like, census for, like, life or anything like that to make sure there's nobody
Oh.
in this town?
Oh,
There's no sense life. There's only sense death.
Darn. Okay. I'm not gonna make JJ strain himself out this time.
no,
No.
that's kind of Roberto's deal. Is
Joy, can you do anything
he
other than?
strains himself?
Can you do anything
I-
other than water? Because I think you can do.
I've never
that.
tried. She
Why don't y'all
just.
work together?
Try.
Is there water around so that I could use?
Every town has a well.
Oh, yeah.
Flip a story point. There is no water that you can see.
Okay. How about How about we ask Verde to help with the wind to see if we can blow the fog aside while you're doing your light.
Or we could have her drop us on top. You're right. That would be the hazard pay.
She's gonna drop us on top and then go outside of the fog and land somewhere so that we have somewhere to go.
But then we have to fight our way out if we have problems, and there's over 100.
Well, we're gonna have to fight our way out anyways.
Eh,
And my axe is great for fighting.
How are you at stealthing?
I'm kind of small.
Uh-huh.
Lots of things can't see me. They literally overlook me.
But what
Yeah,
about
but-
the dead?
That's the
Is
question.
there a way that...
That is a good question. Can you mask your life essence from death, from dead creatures, undead creatures?
You gotta be able to.
That sounds
is
totally
pretty
a thing.
cool, actually.
That is actually a spell that exists. It is in the
Ooh.
expanded player's guide.
Ooh. Like called mask or something in it?
Yeah, it is mask.
Oh, I got something right.
It uses Arcana, create an illusion, or to disguise a character's appearance. Default difficulty is easy. Invisibility adds 3 purples.
Oh, jeez.
And it would be more of like unnoticeability in this setting than invisibility.
Okay.
So as the balloon gets a little bit closer to the fog and the house, let's get a perception check from everyone, actually.
Hey, who's got perception?
Everyone's going to roll it.
We're all got perception of some sort.
I'm going to do an average check.
So 2 purple.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
3 advantages.
I'll pass those advantages for a boost for whoever's next.
1 success. Even though I didn't take your boosts. Give
I'll
them to
take those
Rabberto.
boosts then. That's 3 boosts?
Yep.
Yeah, you can
Or
follow
you
them.
could use those advantages for noticing things.
I like that idea. Use those advantages to notice things.
Okay, I'll notice
And
things then.
And then I'll roll, and then we'll tally up our advantages. Is that how you want to do it?
We'll see what you roll.
All right.
2 threats. Okay. Tekoa notices that the ground here, the vegetation, the trees that are just outside this fog, they look burnt, like all the way around it. And it's hard to see. It's deep in the fog, but the roof of that manor house, it looks like it's been burned as well.
Hey, fellas, it looks like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, it looks like, the place has already been burned. Like there's scorch marks on the steeple part of the manor house where the flames, yeah, you can see it right there. And then over there where the crops are, you can see just on the outside over here, the ground's burnt.
Oh.
So you're telling me that the necromancer got more dead people?
You don't smell burning, so it's probably not recent.
Okay.
So
So
that
that means,
paladins already hit this place?
but why would there be a crazy fog right around just this place?
Do you have ideas for those advantages?
Let me think. To be able to see something that's around.
It could have to do with a landing point or something strategically helpful.
So I have 3 advantages. I'd rather use it for strategic advantages. Something that will help us to...
We could tell if it's an illusion or not. That being
Okay.
one that kind
It's
of
an illusion.
I'm just tossing up ideas.
Or-
We'll have to cash these in. Yeah, definitely a strategic point. Obviously, that means that the manor house is probably not stable, so if we get on top of it, we might crash right through. Gosh.
How about to notice, because we can't see through the fog, but I'm pretty sure it's just an area, right? And we'd be able to see around the outside of the fog.
Mhm.
So I want to see if there's anything that's leading away from the town, that's away from the fog, to see if there's like maybe a trail of somebody like escaping or have already been through there.
Okay. No, you don't see what you would think of as an army of dead footprints. The little bit of snow cover makes it difficult to spot where they came in, if they came in here, and you don't see any exit.
Okay,
track,
so
so-
if they're there, they haven't exited.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's daytime, so of course they're going to want the fog to keep them so that they don't die.
One advantage can be we compare our map with with where we're at and figure out like certain landmarks and things in this immediate area.
I don't think you'll find like a name of this place on the map, but you can get a general idea of where you are.
Well, Verde probably already knows that, being that she's a balloonist.
Yeah.
She may have traveled over here at some point.
Yeah, I'm thinking...
See, we established that the focal point is the manor that the fog's radiating out from, right?
It's definitely the center of the fog, yeah. How about, for your advantages, what if you spot a stone tower that is still mostly intact, that's just poking up a little bit out of the fog?
Okay.
Which would be a strategic landing point where you are
Choose
above
that.
the fog,
Mhm.
not exactly at the manor, but
Close
closer
enough.
than from the outside of the
Mhm.
fog.
Smart.
Okay,
Yeah,
I like that idea. And then the last advantage can be that we have find a place for her to land that's safe.
Yep, on the stone tower.
On the stone tower.
That's what I was thinking for
Yeah.
2 advantages.
Okay, I like
Okay.
that.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, guys. There's a little, like, stone thing over here that we could land on. I wouldn't go on the manor because it looks like it's gonna, like, we'll fall through and die. But this
Yeah,
looks sturdy, and we can land on it, and I think it'll be great.
Verity, do you think you can bring it down
Good
on that
eyes.
tower?
Yeah, it's small, but I think so.
You can do it because you're amazing.
Thanks.
At this point, she's sort of called off that magic wind that she'd been using, and she does that spell again quietly so that it does not echo over the space, where she whistles and creates the marks between her fingers and slowly guides the balloon to this landing spot. Thanks for listening to another episode of The Otherplace. Liking the show and want more? Be sure to leave us a review wherever you get your podcasts, and stop by our Twitter or Discord to say hello. The Otherplace is a production of Nightcast Creative. Visit nightcastcreative.com to find out more about us and the podcasts we make.